The meaning of my life as a woman in her 50s is something I contemplate through every turning point and event that I have experienced. I used to think that my life revolved around the expectations of society, family, and friends. But then I realized that the true meaning of life is not to please everyone. Firstly, the meaning of my life is to live true to myself. In the past, I often lived according to other people's expectations, trying to please everyone. I used to think that would bring happiness, but gradually, I felt lost and lost. Only when I stopped and sincerely looked at myself did I realize that the most important thing is the harmony between my inner and outer self. Loving and accepting myself is the first step to help me nurture my soul and develop in a healthy way. That journey was not easy, but it helped me find joy and peace from the truth. Second, my maturity comes from the ups and downs in life. The difficulties and failures have taught me many valuable lessons, helping me become more resilient. Failure is no longer a fear, but an opportunity for me to improve and go further. Every difficult period has its own value, and I appreciate the achievements after many efforts. Thanks to the challenges, I am confident and ready to face everything in the future. Third, love and connection with family are what I cherish most. At the age of 50, I understand more clearly the value of moments with my husband, children, and loved ones. Family is the greatest source of encouragement, the place where I find peace and unconditional love. Dinners and intimate conversations have become simple but extremely valuable happiness, a solid foundation that helps me continue to strive in life. Fourth is dedication to work and passion. Although my work is not a big thing, I always feel proud because I have done it with all my heart and sincerity. I have learned to find joy in the simplest things, and this has helped me maintain my passion for the work I am doing. Even though they are just small things, the meaning of my life does not lie in great achievements, but in the fact that I see myself as valuable, that I am contributing a small part to this world. I understand that every action, no matter how small, has the potential to make a difference. Years of working have helped me better understand the value of perseverance, passion, and responsibility. That is how I found self-respect and pride in myself. I don't need to be the best or the most successful, just knowing that I did what I love with all my heart, and that has made my life meaningful. The values that I learned from work are not just skills or experience, but also the belief that, no matter how small, we can still leave our mark on this world with the most sincere efforts. Fifth, friendships and deep relationships. At this age, I have learned to be selective about who my true friends are, who I can rely on, and who I share deep values with. At 50, I no longer let superficial social relationships take up too much of my time and mind. I used to spend a lot of time on fleeting relationships, but now I understand that quality is always more important than quantity. I want to build and nurture relationships that help me grow and develop, people who are willing to listen and are always there for me when I need them. Those friends do not have to be perfect, but they understand me, accept me, and accompany me through the ups and downs of life. I am grateful for those friends who have helped me become a better version of myself. Sixth, forgiveness and letting go. In life, everyone experiences heartache, betrayal, or seemingly incurable damage. I also used to hold on to those pains, letting them cling to me, making my heart heavy. But then, I realized that hatred only hurts me more than others. Forgiveness, first of all, is to free myself from the burden of the past. Let go of things that cannot be changed, so that my soul can be more peaceful. Forgiveness is not always easy, but I understand that if I cannot let go, I will not be able to move on. Life needs gentleness, and I learn to let go of the past, to move forward with a more peaceful mind. The wounds from the past, instead of keeping me in the dark, have now become valuable lessons to help me become stronger and ready to welcome good things in the future. Seventh is to live fully in the present. When I was young, I was often caught up in the whirlwind of life, always racing against time, wanting to achieve lofty goals and often forgetting the simple things around me. I always thought that happiness lay in the big and distant things in the future, so I kept moving forward and gradually forgot to enjoy the precious moments in the present. But now, at the age of 50, having experienced all the ups and downs of life, I realize that time is a priceless asset and every passing minute is a gift that we need to cherish. No longer in a hurry, I learned to slow down, to enjoy every little moment around me. It could be a peaceful morning watching the sunlight through the leaves, a happy moment when sitting next to a loved one, or simply a cool breeze that brings a feeling of relaxation. Every day I try to take time to listen to my body, listen to nature, and truly live in each moment. Because I understand that life is short, and the small joys of the present are the foundation bricks to build great happiness. Eighth is the spiritual journey and the search for deeper meaning. When I was young, I often thought that success and happiness only revolved around material things, fame and social status. But over the years, those values gradually faded, and I began to realize that they were just the tip of the iceberg of life. What makes me feel truly fulfilled is not just external achievements, but the peace from within. The journey to find deeper meaning in life begins with internal questions. What is the purpose of life? What do I live for? And finally, what truly brings me happiness? I gradually spent more time reflecting, listening to myself, exploring my soul and opening myself to spiritual values. I found joy in quiet moments of contemplation, in connecting with my deepest self, and in understanding that there is more to life than meets the eye. On that journey, I realized that happiness comes not only from what we possess, but also from accepting and being grateful for what we have experienced, and from peace in our hearts. My soul became lighter, more peaceful, as I learned to let go of the burden of expectations and put my trust in the arrangements of life. Finally, I understand that the meaning of life is not only in achievements or goals achieved, but also in constantly learning, constantly loving, and constantly growing through each stage of life. Every day that passes, I realize that life is a series of valuable lessons, from small things to great experiences. At the age of 50, I no longer consider learning as something only for young people, but on the contrary, I believe that people never stop learning, no matter what age. I learn from the people around me, from family, friends, colleagues, and even from difficult moments. Every challenge is an opportunity for me to grow more, to discover more about myself and the world. I also learn to accept myself, with my strengths, weaknesses, and appreciate what I have and am. Life is always changing, and I understand that if I do not open my heart to learn, I will be left behind. Not only learning, I also realize that love is an indispensable part of life. Love is not only the bond with family, but also the way I treat myself and the people around me. I learn to love more sincerely, more tolerantly, not only in close relationships, but also towards life in general. Every passing moment is an opportunity for me to spread love, to do something good for the people I meet on my journey of life. Love is a strong motivation, helping me overcome all difficulties, helping me to keep moving forward even when everything seems to be the most difficult. I understand that life will have stormy times, but if I know how to love and cherish what I have, I will always find a reason to smile, to live better every day. My life, at 50, is not a destination, but a journey that I am still on. Each day opens a new page, and I welcome it with deep gratitude and steadfast hope. I know that, although the road ahead may be full of challenges, I am no longer afraid as before. I have learned to walk slowly, to feel my steps, and to cherish each moment. I do not need to rush to the destination because this journey is the most important part of life. Maturity does not come from moments of glory, but from falling and getting up, from the lessons I learn along the way. Gratitude helps me see the beauty of the present, whether simple or complex, and hope keeps me steadfast in the face of the future. I believe that this journey will continue to bring me to better things, and I will continue to learn, love, and grow every day on the path I have chosen. Thank you for taking the time to listen and accompany me through these shared lines. I hope that my thoughts and feelings have given you a new perspective, a little motivation, or at least sympathy in our journey to find the meaning of life. If you find this story useful, do not hesitate to leave a comment below. I look forward to hearing your feelings. Please share more of your thoughts, personal experiences, so that we can learn and grow together. Don't forget to like the video if you find this content valuable and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next shares. Your support is a great source of encouragement to help me continue to bring more meaningful content. Wishing you happiness, peace, and joy on your journey through life. Thank you and see you in the next videos.